Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Birushana, Rising Flower of Genpei, along Benkei Musashibo's route. We're escaping the enemy. Hopefully we won't spy our friends as they're speeding towards us to rescue us. For the first time, learned how to use our spirit-sucking ability. Took some of Tomomori's spirit in order to escape. But apparently we didn't enjoy it. Hopefully she'll figure out that it doesn't really need to be a thing in her life. So let's see how long she tortures herself about this. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. No. I don't want this power. I don't want the power to consume the life of others. Somebody please help me. Let me go back. Let me be normal. Someone, anyone. Not just anyone you want, Benkei. In the darkness of the night, I let out a primal scream. It felt like my heart was about to be split into two. My legs had lost all their strength, and my lungs lost all will to breathe. Suddenly, a hand reached out to mine from the darkness. The very one that I've been wishing for.
My lord! My lord! You're safe? Why are you here? Are you hurt? Are you alright?
What were you screaming for? Benkei!
Oh, thank heavens! I don't believe it!
There he was! The person I wanted to see more than anything else in the whole world. His warm smile, his gentle hands, nothing like Tomomori. It's really him? It's really Benkei? I was able to make it back.
My lord! Stay with me! My lord!
What am I doing passing out? I have tons and tons of energy. Was it just too much for me? Held up by his strength alone, Benkei's voice faded into the darkness. Too much excitement, I guess. In his warm embrace, I surrendered myself to deep relief. And yet, what should I do? If you knew, would you really stay by my side? If you knew what I really was, would you still take my hand? If you could see the real me? Well, he's seen you go berserk. I really don't think the other thing's going to be a big deal to him. Before I could find out, my consciousness filled with darkness. Come on, Shauna. You just got out. It's time to celebrate. Chapter 10. What are we doing wasting time passed out? The battle's just beginning. We should be taking part.
Do you have any idea what you looked like back at Fuji River? Instantly moving from place to place, jumping higher than a person's head, cleaving people twice your size with ease. You were doing the impossible. Impossible for a human, that is.
I'm just a monster. Not just.
And when we reach the Western Sea, I will take you as my wife.
Not on this route, sweetie.
You will love me as your brother and as your husband. You can give all your love to me.
No, stop! Having a nightmare? Benkei, wake me up!
Oh, your face looks so beautiful when you're crying.
Let me go! Somebody please! Help! Benkei!
My lord!
Did I cry out in my sleep? Aw, I half thought I was going to get a picture with this.
Oh, good sir, you're awake.
Benkei.
Don't worry, you're safe here. You're back at Kurama Temple.
Lord Kakanichi.
Last night, a frantic Benkei forced his way in here, with you in his arms. You were unconscious and looked exhausted. I brought you here to rest in a calm, familiar place.
That is like a really long trip back, though. I thought. Oh no, maybe I need a map. Isn't it kind of forsaking our duties to come all the way out here? I see.
It's been a long time, Shano. When I heard that you had fallen into the hands of the Heike. Well, you've clearly been through a lot. I'm just grateful you're still with us. And I'm glad to see you here again.
Lord Kakunichi.
I'm... I'm... I'm so sorry! I wasn't able to protect you from the Heike. I swore to be there for you, and I wasn't! And now, I don't know how I can ever make it up to you. I'm so sorry!
Oh, Benkei, there's no reason for you to be sorry. It was my fault. I ran off when you told me to stop. What can I say? I'm a force of nature. You just can't handle me.
What?
It's okay, really. Just seeing you like this again.
My lord.
I can't even look at him. Every time I try, everything that happened with Tomomori and Shigehiro comes rushing back to me. I feel like I don't deserve him.
At any rate, I'd better explain everything that's happened since you were captured. Yoshinaka's army has invaded Kyoto, and Benkei and the others were with them. Yes, when we learned that you had been captured by the Heike, we joined Yoshinaka's army. We intended to take advantage of the army's attack on Kyoto to help you, my lord.
You did all that for me?
Yes, but in the end, it was too late, and you escaped on your own. I couldn't help you at all. Please, forgive me!
You have nothing to apologize for. I was just relieved to see you last night. Thank you, Benkei. I was just too quick to escape, that's all.
My lord! Benkei, it is obvious to everyone the strength of your devotion. Regardless of the outcome, Shano managed to escape. And that's the most important thing of all. Shungen and the rest of your retainers are in the Yoshinaka army too. I think it would be best to let them know you are safe.
What? You didn't let them know I'm safe yet, Benkei? You just headed straight here? That's not right.
Yes, everyone is worried about you, my lord. I'll be sure to let them know.
You should have taken me straight there so I could reunite with everybody at once. You're just being selfish. Right. Please. I want to see my dear Sato brothers.
In all my days, I never thought the Heike would be ejected from the capital and forced to flee west. There is no one in the city who will pursue you, yet the city is still restless. For the time being, I think it is best to take refuge here on Mount Kurama and rest.
Yes. But what about my brother?
I should tell you, the nobles associated with the Heike family have also left the capital in fear of Yoshinaka's army. I hear that your mother, Lady Tokiwa, also left Kyoto with Lord Ichijo and others.
My mother? I see. My mother. Still not quite sure what to make of her. My heart was heavy as I remember the conversation in the prison cell. Is it really possible my mother was with Kiyomori before Yoshitomo died? Only one way to find out. Do I really have Heike blood in my veins? I doubt it. I don't want to doubt you, Mother, but I can't deny I have the same powers as Tomomori and the others.
Don't look so glum. As long as you both live, you'll be able to see each other one day.
Lord Kakunichi, unaware of my troubles, seemed to have thought my concern was about seeing my mother. I couldn't say anything back.
What's wrong? I've never seen you this way before.
Lord Kakunichi, just who the hell am I?
What do you mean? My lord!
They stared at me at a loss for words. You don't know anything secret about my background that you haven't told me yet? How could I explain this to them? What could I even ask them? How could I say such a terrible thing about my mother? Besides, I don't even know if they'll believe me. That I'm not human. That I can drink a human spirit.
You seem troubled by something.
Why am I surprised? I was just speaking in a troubled manner, questioning if they know something.
If you cannot find the words, don't force yourself to say them. You need to rest now. Benkei, I think it's best if you come with me too. No, I promise to stay by you, my lord.
Benkei, I'm fine. I just need to be left alone for now. I don't need a rock-hard muscular lap pillow right now.
My lord, I understand.
Oh, you look so sad about it.
But I'll be nearby. Please, call me if you need anything.
Oh, got it. Sorry, Benkei. I know I'm worrying you. What am I supposed to do? I just don't know. Just march on.
She said she wanted some time by herself, but something about her seemed off. Did something happen to her?
Well, I'm sure it wasn't nothing the entire time we were estranged.
That man who captured her, did he do something to her? Just the thought of it's enough to make my blood boil. My lord, can I come in? My lord?
She's sleeping, don't wake her up.
She's not here!
What? What am I doing?
My lord!
What the heck, Shauna?
Where could she have gone at this hour? I knew I shouldn't have left her alone.
Wasn't he like standing right outside the door? How did I get past him?
My heart is pounding. I had to find her quickly.
Oh, I hope I'm not taking a bath. Like, I just found her, and now I've lost her again already. This cold, clear water. This will do it. Oh no, I knew it. Why didn't I just tell him I was gonna go out and take a bath? The colder, the better. Maybe if I go just a little further in. More. The kimono clung to my skin, the icy water seeping its way deep into me. This invisible weight clings onto me. In order to escape it, I continued deeper and deeper into the water. Not yet. It's still not enough. I need to go deeper. I need the water to cover me, to surround me, until I can't feel anything. Then maybe. I walked further into the river. The water reached my knees, then my waist, then my chest.
My lord!
Huh? Suddenly he grabbed my arm from behind. I turned around to see Benkei there, completely out of breath. He was pale and staring at me with a terrified expression. Benkei, why are you here?
I should ask you the same thing. What are you doing here? Why are you in the river like this?
His face pale, Benkei pulled me closer. His grip on my arm was strong, as if he was afraid to let me go. I looked away from him and muttered, I'm just here to cleanse myself.
Cleanse yourself? What do you mean? It's the middle of the night.
I have to. So please, Benkei. Please, just let me go.
No. No matter what you say, I will not let you go. You're not thinking clearly, my lord.
The sensation of being touched by Tomomori won't leave me. The voice and hands of that man, that fear, they had burrowed their way down and wormed their way into my soul. And that feeling of having my spirit consumed. I hate it. I hate this feeling. I feel like I'm not myself anymore. I can't take it. I wondered if this sensation would disappear if I gave myself to the stinging cold water. And yet it remained. The filth that clung to my body seemed to be trying to turn me into something I was not. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this!
My lord, please calm down. What is this? What's going on?
Let me go, Benkei. I need to cleanse myself, or else...
Please don't do this! Please, no more!
Let go of me! Let go of me! Can't you see? There's something wrong with me!
My lord!
Tomomori and the others know. They know that I'm a woman. Tomomori said that he owned me. He tried to force me to be his wife. He tried to...
Whoa.
The dam had broken. The words came pouring out of my mouth, and the tears streamed down my cheeks. The fear and frustration of that moment came rushing back to me. I spit my words and hugged my trembling body. I can't forgive myself. I always let that man do whatever he wanted to me, and I couldn't do anything about it. I've never felt more frustrated about who I am.
My lord.
And I don't know who I am anymore. Why do I have that power? Why do I have the same power as Tomomori and Shigehira? Why? Maybe I'm not even human. No, I'm sure I'm not. I'm a monster, just like them.
My lord.
Oh. I felt my body float softly toward the heavens. Finally, Benkei picked me up out of the cold water and held me tightly.
I'm sorry, my lord. I guess I am a rather useless retainer after all. I couldn't protect you. And because I couldn't protect you, I put you in such a terrible situation. I'm truly, truly sorry.
His arms wrapped around my back and hugged me tightly. It was as if they were trying to warm my frozen heart. And when I felt his warmth, I couldn't stop myself from crying even more. Benkei.
But please, I beg you, please don't talk about yourself this way.
What he did to Tomomori, I'm just like him, a monster.
That man could never tarnish you. You are strong. You have a noble, kind heart. You protect the weak. In my eyes, there is nothing purer in this world than you. And no matter what happens, that will never change.
Benkei. But I'm a monster like Tomomori and the others. I am a monster.
No, my lord. You have a good, kind heart. You're nothing like that man. You are no monster. I know you well, my lord. Please believe me.
My heart? Benkei's words finally began to reach me. You'll believe in me? No matter what I am? Is that what you're trying to tell me? How could he? Even I didn't completely understand what I was, and yet he still believed in me? Just hearing him say those words made me feel as though I'd been saved. It's warm. Just like at Fuji River, Benkei held me like this when I went out of control. Calling my name, talking to me, he pulled me back from the edge. His large body holding mine. There were no gaps between us, and he seemed to be wrapped around my heart. Benkei's warmth, his heartbeat, his breath. The unpleasant sensation left within me is fading away. The feeling of Tomomori, that feeling no amount of water could wash away, was shattered by Benkei's warmth. My body and mind were filled with his kindness. And when I think about it, that's how it's always been. Whenever I've been down, he's been there to pick me up. Can't say that's how it's always been. I mean, we haven't been together that long. His trust and care for me make me strong. Even when I didn't believe in myself, Benkei believed in me. And when he believed in me, I felt I could do anything. Thank you, Benkei.
My lord.
You're the reason I can keep going. Benkei. It's all thanks to you. What filled my heart is gratitude for him, and an even stronger feeling that I was too embarrassed to yet speak. I guess there'll be time for that later. I hugged Benkei back with all the strength that I could muster. Oh, look at how wide his eyes are. His large body shuddered. Going into overload. Can we stay like this for a little while?
Sure.
I'm so glad you're here. No doubt, you're...
My lord?
It's nothing. Never mind. Let's just stay like this for a while. Then I'll be back to normal. I promise.
Alright.
Benkei's voice wavered in confusion, and I laid my cheek against his chest. No doubt you're the one I can't live without. I muttered these unspoken thoughts in my heart, and slowly closed my eyes. Right now, all I wanted was to stay like this, listening to his gentle heartbeat. Well, that's definitely a huge step forward.
My lord, have you fallen asleep? I wonder what she was about to say. And why? Why did he hug me back?
What, did I never hug him back before at all?
Just what is the meaning of this? I looked everywhere. Is she asleep? Lord Kokunichi, yes, she is asleep. She seems to be exhausted. Remnants of tears. Her long eyelashes are still wet. Seeing her like this hurts so badly. I've never seen her like that before. She's always so brave, but in that moment, she seemed on the brink of total collapse. Her kimono is wet. Did she go into the river? Just what the hell happened to Shanaho? Something really scared her, I guess. So did something happen with the Heike after all? Ugh. No matter how strong she is, she's still so young. What? The person I held just now in the river, she wasn't just a warrior or an heir to the Genji name. She was also a wounded young girl. How tragic this situation is.
And how adult Benkei is being.
I thought I knew, but I didn't. No matter how brilliant her soul is, no matter how kind and strong she is, she's still only human after all. She shouldn't have to bear this fate, this burden, but she does, and she does it so well. That's right, too much for any one person to bear, but I always told her she could make it through. Being a child of the Genji, being hidden up here in the mountains of Kurama, being forced to live like a man. A truly difficult fate.
Regrettable for a young woman. Not a sustainable life.
I have to protect her from now on. Not just her body, but her heart too. I pray that she will never be hurt by anyone again. I will protect her. I will!
Better this time. No letting Shigehira slip by again. Some time had passed since then. Am I practicing? I was still living on Kurama, though my body had completely healed. What am I doing lollygagging around here when there's a war going on? Ha! And just out here practicing.
Rah! Very good, sir. Now it's my turn to attack.
Give me all you got. Come on, then.
Huh!
Ha! Ka-ching! Not yet. I'm still not strong enough yet. Well, can I activate that power at will? Shouldn't I be practicing that? Or do I just really not want to use it? The experience of being captured by Tomomori and Shigehira remained a terribly painful memory. I will never be defeated by those two again, and I will never let myself be consumed by that power again either. I have to get stronger and stronger. I won't ever lose control again. Where are the rest of my boys anyway? Why haven't they come here? Even though the Heike had fled from the capital, I knew I could never be too careful. Tomomori wouldn't give up that easily. Recently, I'd been spending a lot of time training with Benkei. That used to be Shungen I trained up with here every day. Benkei tilted his head in confusion as I lowered my sword.
What is it, my lord?
I'm sorry, but I feel like I'll never beat those two at this rate. I know that if I continue to train, my skills will improve. But when I faced him, Shigehira's power was inhuman. Tomomori was the same. It always felt like he was just toying with me when we fought. Those two are capable of terrible things. I just don't think I'll be able to win if I keep training like this. I think I need to use something more. Yep.
By something more, you mean...
The power that I used at Fuji River.
But, my lord, it's dangerous.
I know. I haven't forgotten how I hurt you. I mean, how could I forget? Remembering the sight of Benkei, stained with blood, made me want to disappear with guilt and self-loathing. I want to just be a normal person. I don't want to use that power, but I also never want to be helpless against those two either. And you also don't want to be pushed to the point of that taking over and then not being able to control it. So it's better to practice with this and figure out how to use it and keep it under control. I don't want them messing with me or getting in my head like that ever again either. It's just like X-Men, you know? They take in the mutants so they can learn to control their mutant powers and not to accidentally kill people.
My lord.
That's why I want to learn to control that power. I don't want to lose control again, ever. Not to them, and not to this power. Benkei, do you think you can help me to learn how to use that power?
Ugh.
He's sturdy enough to be in my punching bag. Benkei stared at me with a difficult look on his face. I know it won't be easy. I know it will be a burden to you. But still, you're the only person I can ask to help me with something like this. Please.
I understand. If you're so determined, then I will help you.
Thank you, Benkei. Thus, we began training so I could learn to use my power. About time. It's taken too long to get there. I guess I need to remember what it felt like to have that power first. Well, you were always pushed to the brink before.
Right. The change always happened when someone else was in grave danger.
Right. Okay. Remember. Remember that feeling. I closed my eyes and focused my attention. I envisioned the Heikei soldiers at Fuji River. And then I saw the faces of those two wicked brothers who planned to use me as they pleased. The faces of those who hurt others. The ones who tried to take advantage of me. I want to beat them. I want to kill them. I hate them. Oh, is it working? Well, it's causing pain. Ugh.
My lord!
It's okay. It's all right. Yes, this is what it feels like. Strength welled up from deep within my body. No one can beat me now. I can take down anyone now. At the same time, an intense hatred burned inside my heart. I overflowed with the violent urge to erase all those who stood before me. You're losing it, Shauna. That's not how it's supposed to go. I felt myself teetering on the edge, leaning over the cliff, staring into the madness, only to pull myself back before peering down again. No, I can't control it. That's right, you're not supposed to go with anger, you're supposed to go with the desire to protect.
Keep a strong heart, my lord. You must not lose yourself.
Benkei!
Don't worry, my lord. I'm here.
Benkei placed his hand over my clenched fist. His voice quietly caressed the feelings of hatred and rage inside of me.
Do not feed on hatred or anger.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They're impermanent, ever-changing, and will break you. Do not be trapped by them.
Are those monk lessons? Benkei,
Stay calm. Close your eyes and breathe. Calm your mind. Sharpen it. Tell your inner self to let go of your anger.
I obeyed his voice and closed my eyes. Calm your mind, I told myself. Let go of my anger. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly count your breaths. After doing so for a while, I began to feel a strange sensation. The raging emotions seemed like they were about to overflow, but somehow I managed to control and contain them.
Yes, good. That's good. Please remember at that time, it was not hatred alone that drove you.
Well,
Hatred is only a trigger to unleash that power. What is it that you truly wanted at that time?
to protect.
Look within your own heart, my lord. I'm sure that's where the answer lies.
At that time, I wanted to defeat my enemy. That was true. But what I really wished for was more than that. What I really wanted was. What I really wanted was to protect you, to protect everyone. We finally made it there. Instantly, it was as though something cool and calm dropped onto my raging heart.
Yes, that's the truth, isn't it? My lord, you're not the type to want to kill. You hate your enemies because you fear the harm they'll do to the people you care about. You must not misjudge what your heart truly desires.
Benkei, you really paid attention during your monk lessons. Yes, Benkei is right. I don't want to use this power to kill. I want to save the people I care about. I want the power to protect myself, to protect my friends. Huh? I did it! I have achieved enlightenment. I felt my vision clear up at once. My mind, which had been on the verge of rampage, was slowly coming back to reason. My awareness becomes clearer, but the power that came to me was intact. Okay,
You look as though you've retained your true self.
yes, I'm still me. I've kept my powers, and I've kept my sanity. All that's left to do is try it out. Brace yourself, Benkei. What do you say, Benkei? You up for another round? It's okay. I'm sure I'm still me. I won't lose control.
Very well then. Here we go!
I can see his next move so clearly. It's like Benkei is moving a few steps slower than normal.
Yeah!
Ah! Ah!
Speed. It's just like that time at Fuji River.
Right, but I'm still me. I can fight. I'm able to use my power without losing my head.
Then, how about this?
Ooh. Yeah! Huh? Are we both surprised at this?
I yelled! You win!
Oh, I'm pretty out of breath. Oh, I guess it really takes it out of me. As soon as the exercise was over, the strength drained from my entire body. Benkei, am I lending me a bit of spirit?
My lord!
I'm fine. I'm a little tired, that's all. Anyway, what do you think? It was still me, and yet I was able to fight.
Yes, the power in your strikes and your speed was the same as it was then, but you remained composed. You were able to stop yourself after I surrendered, and you didn't injure me. That's proof you could control this power.
And that I was able to hear you clearly. Last time, the rage took over. I couldn't even hear you when you told me to stop. Maybe I really can control this power after all.
Indeed.
New skill gained.
Ugh.
Level up. Dun, 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 dun. But still, I'd like to continue to do my current training. Is that alright with you, Benkei?
Of course. I'd be glad to keep you company.
Well, you better keep practicing that skill, too. You want to be able to access it as easily as the others. Clearly, they're proficient with it. After that, we experimented with my powers and continued to train together. If I can control myself, I can beat them. Believing this to be the case, Benkei patiently accompanied me as I devoted myself fiercely to my training. Phew, I feel like I've been able to use my powers a lot more proficiently than before. How long have we been training here?
Indeed. I can't foresee you losing control like you did before.
It's all thanks to your help. Now I'm sure we can beat those terrible brothers.
Uh,
What's wrong?
well, I think that's enough training for today. Why don't we call it a day and get some rest?
I guess he's thinking I shouldn't focus on them too much. Like, I guess we just need to defeat the Heike, not necessarily the brothers, and just leave it at that. Because then nobody would be coming after me anymore. But he doesn't know. The Tomomori would just keep coming after me as long as he's alive. Well, I guess at that point I should probably stop the video and save it for the next episode. So I hope to see you there or in some of my other videos maybe. I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.